Camera had a problem, but I'm confused. Did you get under the sheet or not before we move on? Because I need an answer.
I threw the sheet away.
Oh,
I do not use the sheet. That's it. My cake is very. I don't know if the cake metaphor was in there.
I think it worked.
My cake is very simple: mattress, fitted sheet, Danny, duvet.
Danny Duvet. A lot of D's.
Danny Duvet. That's my stage name.
Danny Duval.
And and people say, oh well, in the winter or in the summer, sometimes you don't want to have the duvet on because it's too hot. So that's why you use the fitted the top sheet. But I have a winter blanket and a summer blanket.
Summer blanket's
Thinner.
So
Yes.
it's a sheet.
No, it's a duvet.
There's too many. I hate when people
Do you
use
not know
words.
about a bed?
I know
Do you know
about
what a bed,
bro,
what a bed is?
Don't do that. I obviously know what a bed is. My point is, I don't like when people use big words for things. When
Yes.
people use big words for things.
Yes.
It's like, okay, this is a blanket, and that's what it is.
True.
And I like like I'll just say, all of that, all those different shapes and sizes, all a blanket. So.
I mean, I think that's wrong.
But hop off it.
No, I mean, I think that's wrong because a blanket is a thing, and a duvet is a thing.
Right.
They're two different things.
I can't even picture a duvet in my head.
A
duvet.
I don't know. I don't know this for a fact, but this is what I think it is. A blanket is like a knitted thing that you put over yourself, right? Or not. It doesn't have to be knitted, but it's a thing that you put over yourself. A duvet usually has some kind of filling inside, and you don't just use that. You put on a duvet cover.
You see, this is too many layers. I think big bed is really screwing. big cake is really screwing.
Well, it's because a duvet, again, because it usually has some kind of like I don't know what's inside of it, but it usually has some kind of like filling, and so you typically wouldn't want to put it in the dryer or in the washer or dryer. So you put the duvet cover on top of it, and then you can just wash that.
You're saying on top of it. Do you mean like filling it like a pillowcase?
It's around it, not on top. Yeah, it's not. It's the duvet. The duvet cover surrounds the duvet.
For some reason,
I've said this word way too many times.
Way too many times. You said the word.
But it is what it is.
So I picture that as the thing that like a grandmother puts right in between the coffee cup and the teacup.
No, that's a doily.
That's what I'm thinking. Dude,
That's
I've been thinking about that the whole time. Like I'm thinking about patterns and like it looks like a snowflake kind of.
By the way, I love a doily. It's like a lacy thong for your coffee. You know, it's like ooh.
Especially when it's like all black.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm saying you like black lace
Or white lace.
pink.
I mean, sure.
I'm saying they're usually white.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried to sexy the cup up.
No. The cup
Why?
is sexy.
Don't come at me. Don't come at me for like the black lace thing.
I'm saying the cup is sexy. That's a way to. If you are looking for sex appeal in your coffee, that's the way to doily. That's the way to do it.
Doily. We could tighten up that word though. Not a sexy word.
Doily?
Not a good word.
It's a fun word to say though.
It's a fun word.
Doily.
Didn't you do something? We were talking about beds long enough.
Oh yeah. Speaking of sleeping, I did I say this story already?
I don't know. Well, first of all, can you give me the first 3 lines?
We
Did we give you Michael Jordan's number on that jersey, by the way?
Yeah, 23.
Why?
Well, that's my birthday.
I mean, it's all right.
Michael Jordan. First of all, this is hockey. I know he played multiple sports, not hockey.
Yeah, but it just seems a little on the nose.
No, 23 is mine. He can't take that from me. That's the day I was birthed.
He could very, very much take it from you.
Anyway, I forgot if I said this or not, so I'm just gonna say it again.
I don't know what it is yet.
I was sleeping.
Okay.
Under my duvet.
I hate this.
And I get parched in the night very often.
Water.
I need water in the night a lot.
Okay.
Sometimes I've been mouth taping, as you know, so I use 2 mouth tapes per night because almost always during the middle of the night I wake up, rip it off, drink water.
Right.
You don't want to get that, you know?
Yeah.
You don't want to get that. And
have you ever tried to drink with the mouth tape on by accident?
Yes. And it does work.
What?
Yeah, the mouth tape is like porous.
But it has to the way you violently drink water, it had to wet you.
Yeah, no, it does wet you.
Okay.
It does wet you. Either way, the point is.
Sorry.
The point is, I roll over. I go like this. It's in the middle of the night, and I go to drink my water, and it turns out I was actually drinking body wash, like my body wash. So basically, the day prior, I had gone to Target, and it was a 2-for-1 deal on the body wash that I use. So I put one in the bathroom, and I just had one on my nightstand because I didn't know where to put it yet. And that was there, and it feels eerily similar to my nighttime water bottle.
So what does that mean?
It feels eerily similar to my nighttime water bottle. So I'm like sucking on this little body wash nipple, and I'm like, what is this? And I wake up, and I'm and I spit it all out, and I run to the bathroom because I was very afraid.
Because you thought it was poison?
Well, I was just, it just startles you when you have such an unnatural chemical taste in your mouth at night when you think you're grabbing refreshing water.
I mean, this has to be some kind of, like, there's something wrong, right?
Why is there something?
I'm just saying,
who?
like,
with me?
Well, not with me.
Well, I'm not with.
Not with the store clerk that sold you the soap.
It was just a nighttime goof.
How do you, first of all, did you have to open the soap?
Yeah.
That part right there.
Well, I unscrewed it. Because again,
what about that part right there?
Well, my nighttime water bottle is a water bottle that is an unscrewable top.
But like a hydro flask thing?
Yeah, it's like a tiny little flask that has a wooden.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
So, touch the mic. You know, feel. Yeah,
Yes.
that was. He straddled it. The way he straddled
What?
it. I didn't relax. It's still a mic, Danny. It's still a mic. Can't you tell that this isn't, a basketball?
No.
Can't you tell this isn't a basketball?
Again, it's a clear water bottle that has an unscrewable top.
I get what you're trying
Plastic, by the way, the water bottle. The shampoo container is a cylindrical plastic bottle that has an unscrewable top.
What about like the weight of it? There had to be signs here.
I was floating in and out of consciousness.
With this mouth, I think that mouth tape, you don't get enough air to your brain.
I was floating in and out of consciousness, but it's all right. I know.
Can you
don't put non-consumable liquids on your nightstand?
I mean, 1,000%. Well, it depends, but 1,000%.
Yeah.
But now you understand we have to put up the pictures of both.
No.
We have to.
I don't care.
Why?
No.
Is it because it looks nothing like a water bottle?
Is it
because
that could be it? You'll just have to use your imagination.
Okay, so
and now, by the way, I have another sleeping story. This is a sleeping episode. This is
we're tired.
The wee snaw.
To be fair, what the fuck?
The
was
wee
that?
snaw episode.
But there's no horses.
No, that's not a horse. That's a person snoring. Wee snaw.
That
wee snaw.
sounds exactly like a horse.
Snaw.
Stop saying that.
Do you know what a horse sounds like? That sounds like a wee snaw. Sounds like a horse.
A donkey?
A horse is. That's what a horse is.
Sort of a horse with a man trapped inside it.
No.
Shit, you made me forget what I was going to say. Oh well, I mean, we are sleepy. We've been up and delirious for 8 days straight streaming.
I told this a little bit on the podcast. I mean, oh my God.
See?
I know, we're delirious. I told this a little bit on the subathon, but one night I went upstairs to go sleep in my bed during the subathon.
Yeah.
Martin was down here, and I guess he thought, oh, Danny might not be asleep yet, and he came upstairs to my floor and was gonna ask me if I wanted to go like garden or whatever.
Right.
And while I was I just happened to be going to the bathroom, so I didn't have my glasses on. I was already asleep, so I was going to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I don't have my glasses on. I'm probably close to naked, and he, instead of just coming and knocking on my door like a normal person, was just standing in the stairwell, just like this, just like standing there, and he literally just like, I'm walking by and I see somebody and I go, ugh. And then he's like, hey, and I literally scream. Like, I scream for my life, flight or fight. Flight or fight kicks in, and I run to my room, slam the door, I scream, run to my room, slam the door, lock the door, and go, ah! I thought it was an intruder. I couldn't see. I didn't know it was Martin. I thought it was just a man. I thought it was just a man in my stairwell. And Martin obviously knew that I was genuinely frightened for my life. Like, I'm talking horror movie, open the door, slam the door, and then sit down with your back against the door. Like, oh my God, the killer's approaching.
You needed to go to bed. You needed to sleep.
And Martin obviously knew that I was frightened because afterwards he said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that."
I was down here, I guess, with Chaz, and JT texted in our group chat with me and Danny, like, "Danny, are you okay?" And I was like, "What, did you fall out of bed? I thought you fell out of bed and you heard a thump.
No.
Not a blood-curdling scream."
It was a blood-curdling scream. I mean, I don't know. I thought there was an intruder.
What did you think? Help. Hey, someone's in the house. What if he went downstairs and got us?
Frankly, it's a bit of your problem.
See, this is why he can't. No honor amongst scared people.
I can start arming myself if you'd like.
No, you cannot start arming yourself.
Okay, well
you cannot start arming
then what
yourself.
do you want me to do?
You can't have that.
What do you want me to do? I'm a man who can't see.
I'm in my
underwear.
Four of us we're doing a subathon. There's 4 of us in this house.
I'm in my underwear.
You couldn't hear
I'm
him?
a man who can't see.
You couldn't hear that was Martin?
Well, I mean, that's the reason I glanced to the stairwell in the first place, because I heard a
presence.
presence.
You heard a presence.
I heard
bustling.
a presence.
Martin said you did like the cartoon, like you jumped in the air like a scared little cat, twiddled your legs and ran.
I was genuinely terrified. And as soon as he saw me, I think he kind of motioned towards me, and I was very afraid.
Well, obviously he's going to motion towards you. He thinks that, oh, hey, Danny, my friend, let me take a couple steps.
It was traumatizing.
I like to imagine. Did you, but you didn't come back down. Did you just go to bed after calming down?
I was already in bed. I was already asleep. So, yeah, I went to bed.
I'm talking about after, yeah, but so you calmed down and realized it was Martin?
No.
So you were just no text warning either.
Oh, well,
no text warning either.
I realized it was Martin because Martin said, "Oh my God, sorry."
Oh, right.
And honestly, when I saw him, like when I thought back on it, I realized, oh, that was Martin.
Well, yes.
But it's just at the split second I saw him in that moment, I didn't realize that it was. I just thought it was a man in my stairwell.
I don't know if I saw you do that, if I would have been able to breathe for the rest of the night.
I mean, it's scary. Who does that?
He was just coming up to get you.
Well, I didn't want to be got.
I didn't want to be got. Oh, that's so good. Wait, was that the sleep story? Or,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I thought you made it seem like you were going to pivot to a sleep story, and then that one like interjected.
No, that was just I guess I wasn't sleeping. But I'm in a sleeping state, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Do you sleepwalk?
No.
I wonder how JT's night terrors are doing.
Oh yeah, he keeps seeing things, right?
Yeah, there's probably something there that we'll have to deal with eventually.
Yeah.
You can't just keep seeing things.
I don't like the stuff that he's seeing because it's scary.
Yeah, apparently he's seeing black goo and
Yeah.
it transformed from black goo to straight up people now. He's just seeing people.
I think he needs to like burn some sage or something in his room.
Just in his room. I don't want to smell that.
Well, you can do the whole house for a day.
No, I'm saying I don't want to do that. I want to smell the whole house. If it's just your floor, you deal with that.
Well,
you
then
know?
the goo will spread to your floor.
Okay, well, yeah, because it's like, oh no, it's too much sage up here. I gotta find the air gap, and it comes downstairs.
Yeah.
And now I have to sage my house. Ugh. Sage sounds like it would taste good.
It is.
Oh wait. Well, now maybe I don't know what sage is. What's sage? I picture it like on a pizza, like oregano.
Or am I thinking of rosemary?
You're definitely thinking of rosemary if it's between the two.
Well, I think
Jason, can we look up what sage is? He's not here.
I think sage is. It's a different kind of sage that they burn than that they use on food.
Does it always have to be burnt in something that looks like you found in a dungeon in a witch's cove?
I believe it is. It is. I think it's would technically be considered some kind of like witchcraft. No,
I don't know if that's. I think that word. That's like you're not supposed to toss that word around.
Okay.
When
ceremonial.
We're getting better for sure.
Honestly, I don't really know the origins of it. I'm sure somebody's upset about it.
Everyone's probably upset about it. Wait, but you could have sage tea.
Sage is also used in food, but this is, I believe, they burn white sage, which is.
It seems like you know a lot about this for someone who's claiming to not know much about it.
I know a little bit about a lot of stuff.
You know a little bit of.
I don't know a lot of bit about anything. but I know a little bit about a lot of things.
I think it's easy. Like it's easy to know a little bit about everything.
Yeah.
Like I think we're both
Well.
like-minded people. I think we're both intelligent.
Okay.
What was that?
No. Yeah. We'll continue. We're both intelligent. We're definitely both intelligent.
No. See, now I'm taking it back. Chat. Oh God, I called them chat.
I don't know if you. I don't know if you know a little about a lot of things.
I know a little about everything.
I see. I don't think so.
I know a little bit about everything. Ask me a question about anything.
I mean, I don't know. Let's see.
About anything.
About anything.
About anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the skeleton event at the Winter Olympics?
I think that there was a lot of snow there.
Well, yes.
Boom. A little bit about everything. I knew that it's a sport that takes place in snow.
Okay, well then, if that's your
but I got you there.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't even need snow for it to work, but whatever.
But there was snow there.
I mean, usually in a Winter Olympics hosting city, there is snow. Yes.
Got it.
But again, is that a little bit? If that's knowing a little bit, then I know a medium amount about a lot of things.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
so at all.
Yeah.
I think you know a lot about a little bit.
And that's why I'm good at like a pub trivia. I'm a good pub trivia person to have around.
I disagree.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Oh my God.
I mean, first of all,
Oh my God.
first don't three. Oh my God, that's too many. Oh my God, we've never won a single piece of trivia.
You've never come out with me to play pub trivia.
You haven't
ever.
won. You haven't won any trivia.
I was on a trivia team in St. Louis that was great.
How many championships you win, Jordan?
I mean, that's not championships, but how many nights we won every Wednesday? I mean, at least 7.
At least 7.
At least 7 nights won. We had a fierce competitor, Team Pancakes.
Damn. What was your team name?
Rob Boss. It's like Bob Ross, but the letters are flipped.
Yeah. I don't know why Team Pancakes is way better than that. Maybe that's why. It's all in the name.
That's fair.
All of you collectively came up with, what was it?
Rob Boss.
Do you think people understood that reference?
No. But I don't care. We don't. It's not. I don't. I've seen what made these people laugh. And I had no.
You had no will to make them giggle.
Yes. I'm a good trivia guy.
I don't think I've ever won. There's a lot of you know what people think is easy, but it's the super hard niche trivia. And what I mean by that is like, oh, I watch The Office all the time.
Yes.
Let me go to Office trivia.
Yeah, no.
You'll answer 2 of those questions. It's like,
No.
what shoes was this person's wife wearing in this episode while Michael was? I was like, dude, relax. I don't care this much.
No, I went to at the same trivia bar. I went to a Harry Potter themed trivia because the 3 other people in my team love Harry Potter. Okay, so we go.
What was your team name that time? Perry Hotter?
That sounds hot. But no, there was 10 rounds of 10 questions, so 100 questions altogether. First of all, far too long.
It's too many.
And second of all, I knew we were fucked almost immediately as soon as people started dressing up. I arrived, and there was, Hermione's and Hogwarts and all kinds of things.
You don't dress up as Hogwarts.
Well, someone had them. Anyway.
Wait, you went to Harry Potter trivia and didn't dress up? Not even a hat?
I don't really mess around with Harry Potter like that.
Literally, you're right there. All you have to do is a little marker right here.
Yeah, well, I just don't. And I know I've seen them. I just don't know a lot about them. The point is,
did you get one right?
10 rounds, 10 questions. We got, of the 100 questions, 97 right.
What?
97 right. We were second from the bottom in last place.
Second from the bottom.
Yes.
That means those questions were too easy.
There was like a 5-round tiebreaker from people who aced everything.
Those questions were too easy then, because that's not what I'm talking about here. How big was the team?
4 per.
God, that's not even that many.
No, but the point I'm saying is that these people came correct and knew every single one. It was wild.
I feel like you said, "Oh yeah, totally," and then you said the exact opposite of my point.
Well, I know what you're
I
saying.
think you said the
I know
exact
what you're-
opposite of what I was saying.
I know what you're saying. Niche trivia. You can think you know a lot about a thing, and then all of a sudden you get those 3 questions that, like you said, are just who on earth would know this? These people will know this.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to niche trivia, niche people show up.
Yeah, and if they're in costume, you better be
You're
in costume.
fucked.
You better be in costume
Yeah,
also.
you're made love to.
There you go. Finally, god damn, 2 in the curse jar, by the way.
But yeah, you should come to a bar trivia with me. I'll lead our team to victory.
We went one time. None of us got a single thing right.
When was that?
The bar with the free pizzas with every drink.
Oh, but that's a shit trivia.
What is okay? So the ones you can't answer, that's bad trivia.
No, I'm just saying the setup of that trivia was bad.
What's a good trivia setup? There you go. I'll give it to you. Boom.
Boom. A good trivia setup. A good trivia setup should have 6 to 7 rounds. Some general knowledge. I would say probably 4 of those rounds should be general knowledge. One of them should always be an audio clue.
Okay.
One of them should usually be a picture clue.
Okay.
And then I like it. Not everybody likes it, but like a kind of a word-based clue. So maybe it's like this or that clues, or it's like every answer includes the name Pete in it somehow. You know what I mean? It's like a special like kind of, I don't know, just a quirky kind of round.
It's starting to sound exactly like the one we went to, but they
No,
wouldn't know that.
absolutely not.
What,
There was no pictures.
I was gonna-
There was no quirky round.
Was there no quirky?
There was
round?
no quirky round.
You
There
should-
wasn't audio.
Should you set up your the best picky like a bar trivia for a Wednesday video?
Sure, but are you just gonna do solo rounds? You know, just solo. I feel like a bar trivia is.
You need a team.
You need a team.
You
need
can
a
do 2v2.
team, You need friends. You need people who.
Oh, we don't got those.
You need people who work off each other. Oh, you know, he might not know anything, but he does know music.
Yeah, so it's like you have.
That's the guy.
Yeah, you have your Avengers, and you're showing up to bar trivia. It's
Yes.
like, oh my god,
Yes.
Hank's not coming. He's our sports guy.
Exactly. He's not going to know, you know, relevant pop culture, but he knows about, you know, German movies from the 1950s. Maybe a red flag.
Yeah. I don't want to hang out with that guy. Why'd you go there?
The point is everybody has their skill set.
Everyone has their most.
I was a music guy on my team because music and pop culture.
Yeah,
that's my shit.
Not instrumental and stuff like that. Like music.
Yeah, like good music.
Danny, I think we did good here for an 8-day subathon tiredness.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm glad we got to talk to the people. I'm glad we have a video out. And don't forget, everybody, let's get to 1,200 patrons. Patreon.com/PickyBoys. I just want to say.
True. We're gonna release the 1,200 goals. Well, no.
Nope.
The teen goals.
I know what you're saying, though.
The goals from 1,000 to 2,000.
The teen goals.
The goals from 1,000 to 2,000 patrons. Every 100 patrons, we're gonna give you a goal video.
Yes.
So we'll release those soon. And may I say, I've had a fun time doing a little one-on-one podcast. We used to do this all the time.
I know, it's fun.
And then JT came.
Fucking this guy. And then he got COVID. Now we're back. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. I was gonna say I think it was about the goals you were saying.
We already know 1,100, 1,000 Jello
that's
shots.
Yes,
we still got to film that video. Sorry, we've been a little busy.
Either way, Danny, tell them where to find you. Let's get out of here.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram.
You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow
The Picky Boys on Instagram. The Picky Boys on Twitch. Don't forget to follow our gaming channel, and don't forget to follow the Picky Boys on TikTok. You've only got 7 days before it goes away anyway. So
is that still happening? We were in a. I felt like we were on like a reality TV show house because I barely used my phone. I had no idea what was going on in the outside world. Zero news.
Me neither. Zero news.
And the only time we got news was when the producers finally decided to give us information, and it was like the chat. The chat was like, "Oh, did you hear this happen?" It's like, "No, we didn't," and then we had to look it up a little bit.
I know.
You might have missed 1,000 TikTok trends, and you're gonna.
I'm gonna be very upset about it.
I know you would.